On today's show, we got a very, very quick and simple little recipe. I guess it's a recipe, but we don't do any cooking, but we do have a list of ingredients. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call that a recipe. It's really a seasoning or a rub we're gonna put together today for a little recipe we got coming, a true recipe where we use it and cook something. We're actually going to make our little version of what's known as the voodoo seasoning, and it goes so well with chicken, pork. You know, I just finished doing a bone-in pork chop. I kind of pan-seared that, coated it with our voodoo seasoning, and finished it off with a teriyaki sauce and some toasted Benny seeds. Cooked it to about a medium temperature, internal temperature, and man, how delicious was that? But I tell you what, this voodoo seasoning goes very, very well with seafood. And that's what we're going to have coming up here real soon. Easy for me to say, isn't it? We're going to do a little voodoo shrimp and grits. Heck yeah, we're going to take our little group of goodies right here. We're going to make our seasoning, and then we're going to use that to season our shrimp with lemon juice, and then we're going to do some other cool things and top that on some nice creamy grits. So I tell you, you know what? Hey, welcome to Gourmet Fishing. I'm your host, David Murray. Man, we've got 12 little ingredients right here. So why don't we go ahead and get started on our voodoo seasoning right now. Let's go ahead and get started on our our Mystic Voodoo seasoning, or our Mystic Voodoo Pluff Mud Rub seasoning. We'll figure out what to call that thing coming up here real soon. But we've got 12 ingredients right here. We've got 4 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. We got 2 tablespoons of salt. I'm using just plain old kosher salt. We've got some black pepper right there. I believe that is 2 teaspoons. Over here we've got a half a tablespoon each of cayenne pepper powder and jalapeno pepper powder. Over here we've got 3 teaspoons of dried basil. We've got a tablespoon of granulated garlic and another tablespoon of granulated onion. I call it granulated onion or powder or garlic anyway. we got 2 tablespoons of those each, and right here we've got a tablespoon each of regular paprika and smoked paprika. Back here, rounding everything else, we got a teaspoon of lime juice powder and a teaspoon of lemon juice powder. There it is, that simple, that quick. We got a bowl, a whisk, a little container back here to put it in, and that's going to be it. So let's go ahead, and all we're going to do is we start adding our little goodies just like that. Voila, here comes our heat, which is our peppers. With that out the way, now here comes, we got one that has a little bit of smoky flavor. The other is just more or less gonna add a little color to our rub. Then we got our basil, our lime juice, voila, lemon juice powder. Then we've got our garlic and our onion granulated powder. Anyway, our granulated garlic powder, granulated onion powder. I don't know, something like that. So there it is. It's that simple. Now I'm just going to come in here. We're going to break this up and combine it, and boom, we will be done almost just like that. We're going to get any of these little clumps. We're just going to crunch it down. Heck yeah, just like so. Oh, heck yeah, man, that is getting close. I will say, be careful when you start mixing that up. Some of those, I wouldn't say fumes, but some of that powder is going to get in the air, and it kind of messes with your nose. But anywho, now if we got any clumps, grab your little wooden spoon, and we're just going to kind of sort of come in here and press those to the side and break those clumps up just like so. All right, I tell you what, I think we're at a point that we are just about done with our Mystic Voodoo Pluff Mud Rub seasoning, or just our version of the voodoo seasoning. How's that? Again, I'll try to figure out what to call it after we're done with this. But anyway, I tell you what, that is looking pretty daggone good. Let's see what we got here. Voila. Heck yeah, man. Look at that. That looks awesome. How about that, man? Heck yeah, just like that. That is going to be good. So, tell you what, I'm going to take a look at this right now. Come in here, voila. There it is, heck yeah. Right there. There is our version of the voodoo seasoning right there, our Mystic Voodoo seasoning, whatever we want to call it. But man, there you go. That is going to be delicious coming up on our voodoo shrimp and grits. Hey, right in there, we got a few more little rubs and marinades you can take a look at. And oh yeah, right there. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. It all does help. And until next time, God bless, and we'll see y'all soon.